How sales calls gives value in communicating and creating its dialogue. How we should define features, potential benefits, and confirmed benefits. We have these thoughts to ponder. People don't buy when they have a problem or dissatisfaction. They do buy when they have a problem or dissatisfaction because they want to resolve. Good salespeople are able to help buyers understand the importance of resolving a problem or dissatisfaction. People don't buy features, but they buy the utility or the value that features provided. Do not underestimate the value of understanding and effectively utilizing sales tools and aids. How we can define selling point. The importance of a selling point when used strategically. Selling points are powerfully persuasive because they represent solutions addressing the buyer's most pressing needs. So, a selling point is a combination of a feature and a meaningful benefit statement. We have keys to effective sales dialogue. First, are planned and practiced by salespeople. Second, encourage buyer feedback. Third, focus on creating value for the buyer. Fourth, successfully communicate value gain. Fifth, engage and involve the buyer. Sixth, support customer value through objective claims. That's why good salespeople are very much like a surgeon in that they are serious in what they are do and leave nothing to chance. What are the two buying motives? We have these major buying motives and a minor buying motives. Salespeople have different questions that they can use throughout the sales dialogue to generate feedback from the buyer. So they have a checkbox and a response check that commonly used to confirm benefits and assess buyers' level of interest and evaluate the level of what which the salespeople has handled buyers' objection. These are the example of checkbacks that encourage buyer feedback. It's like they will answer this question. How does this sound to you? What do you think? Do you like the color? And there's a lot of checkbacks that you can encourage the feedback of your buyer. Next, what is the sales sequence for the effective presentations? We have to select and describe a feature. Explain what the feature does. Lead into a potential benefit. Let the customer talk and confirm the benefits. What are the reasons for using presentation tools and sales aid? Salespeople have to capture a prospective buyer's attention. They can generate interest in the recommended solution. They can make presentation more persuasive. And they have to increase the buyer's participation and involvement. And they must provide the opportunity for collaboration of a two-way communication in which they have to present and the customer will give a feedback or questions with their presentation. A sales aid in a tool can add clarity and enhance the prospect understanding. It provides supportive evidence and a proof to enhance believability. It augments the prospect retention of information and enhance the professional image of a salesperson and a selling organization. These are the reasons for using a sales aid to let the sales dialogue be interesting and understandable. That's why the salespeople will prepare a visual materials to be more persuading. And why those salespeople strive to communicate to buyers? They want to create customer value because they know how buyers' need will be met and how the opportunity can be realized as a result of a purchase. Salespeople should know how the product features translate in a functional sense into a benefits for the buyer. While remembering that things, because not all features are important to the buyer, and not all benefits of a particular features are important to the buyer. That's why salespeople should explain what benefits might it give to all the features. So how the sales dialogue could be interesting and understandable. So we should use sales aid like a printed materials, electronic materials, and product demonstration to engage and involve the buyers. You can also use a verbal support like a voice characteristic, your tone of voice, your accent, your intonation, your pitch. And you can also have the example and anecdotes, and you can give a comparison and analogies. And what are the components of a sales presentation toolbox? We have different sales presentation tools and a sales aid. So we have these visual aids, providers, sales call setting, verbal support, and electronic media. In sales call setting, you have to consider the location, the positioning, the arrangement, and the disruption during your presentation. And in your presentation, you have to provide a proof like a statistics, testimonials, or case histories. Statistics is the fact that lend believability to a product claims. A testimonial, which is the statement from a satisfied customer of a selling organization's products and services. And a case history, which is the testimonial in a story or anecdotal form. For your visual aids, you can use product demonstrations and models, printed materials, photograph and illustrations, graphs and charts. And we can use these guidelines for product demonstration. And for your presentation to be more interesting, you can use electronic media like a computer-based presentation, video, slides, and overhead transparencies. So what is the SPES model? In working with a sales aid, don't forget to state the selling point and introduce the sales aid. You have to present the sales aid and explain the sales aid and summarize it. What to expect and prepare in a group sales presentation. In a group, salespeople can expect tough questions and should prepare accordingly. And a salespeople should take every opportunity to pre-sell individual group members prior to a group presentation. A salespeople can apply an initiating customer relationship. What are the sales tactics for selling groups? Selling groups should apply different tactics. They have to arrive early and set up before the buying groups. They have to make periodic eye contact with each members of a buying group. And they have to solicit opinions and feedback from each members of a buying group and avoid taking sides. After the group presentations, questions will be handed by the clients. You have to listen carefully and maintain eye contact with the persons asking the questions. And you have to repeat and restate the questions as necessary to ensure understanding. And a salespeople should answer each question succinctly and convincingly. That's why a salespeople should know the value of creating and communicating a good sales dialogue.